Hello people and welcome to my channel. This is Jen with Jenny Demonic, and today we're going to do a reading about how he or she, your person, feels about you. I do readings a little bit differently, especially when it comes to feelings, than other tarot readers. I read Luciferian tarot for advice, but I also read a lot differently than other readers, along with the spread and different types of cards and different interpretation. Probably something you will not find anywhere else. It might still give you more information in whatever it is that you're seeking and why you're stumbling upon my channel. If you help me get to 10 subscribers, I will give away 2 free readings. You can email me. I'll put my email down here so that you can give me proof that you subscribed. And also, there's also my other channel here. This is not my first channel. And there you can find more information that might be useful for you. And also, we're having a winter solstice ritual. Sorry, there's too many S's there. Winter solstice there, ritual. For love, money, finances for 2022 is going to be on December 21st because it's the most powerful day of the year. So I think it's just about $44. It's a great deal. It's prosperity, love, finances, health, and you'll receive a video with it and also with your personalized ritual. So having said that, we're going to delve into how your person feels about you in the way that I do tarot reading, which is, again, very different probably than other tarot readers you find on YouTube. And again, I've been doing this for a lot of years. Pile 1, you're choosing the white rose, or you may choose by thinking about the white rose or the red heart. Pile 2, the yellow rose, or you can also choose with the blue heart. Pile 3, the reddish black rose. You can choose also by the gray heart. I'll give you a moment. You can pause the video, and then we're going to begin with pile 1. Hello, pile 1. You have chosen the white rose, or perhaps you have decided to choose pile 1 based on the red heart. Whichever the case might be, I'm going to start your reading. We're going to put the oracle cards to the side. And we're going to start with the Rider-Waite. How does Spirit, how does pile 1's person feel about pile 1? How does pile 1's person feel about pile 1? All right, let's get down with the spread. I'm gonna adjust the camera a little bit so you can see. But I'm still going to go card by card, even though I read as a whole. So right away, I want to see that this is the person that you're dealing with right now is someone that feels. This is the energy that I get in this file is that someone has been feeling left out in the cold, or someone has left somebody else in the cold. What do I mean? I mean that typically this is a card of rejection, or feelings of rejection in some form, or feelings of abandonment, or feelings of exclusion of some sort. It's literally the 5 of Pentacles. It's literally the card of poverty. But when it comes to feelings, it describes more a situation where one might have walked away from the other, or one might withdraw emotionally from the other, leaving the other one in the cold. So it could be you that kind of felt that this was a situation that was no longer sustainable for you. And even though it might very well be that you still talk and you still see your person, but there has been some emotional distance there. This card speaks of emotional distance. So it's either you or the other person. If you're watching this and you feel like this other person has been withdrawing from you emotionally to some degree, you might feel left out in the cold, in which case, and again, in the feelings position, there is someone that's being left out in the cold, but there's more in this spread. It looks like this is a situation where someone is trying to balance two people, perhaps two things at the same time, trying to make a decision, not knowing whether the situation they're in is the right one or the best one for them. You have another two here, the Two of Swords again, and it stands against the spread. So against your goal towards this person, there is quite the confusion. This person is confused. At the bottom of the spread, we have the King of Swords. The King of Swords is someone that thinks and thinks and thinks about whether he or she should keep being in this relationship, moving forward in this relationship. Typically, this is a person that hasn't fully committed. For some of you, this is someone that you've probably been talking to. There is a connection there, but there could be another person involved, because this is a person that's trying to make a decision between two people. And there's a commitment there. There's also a sense of codependency, a sense of obsession. So this person does think about you. You are in this person's mind a lot. They do fantasize about you, but either they feel left out in the cold, meaning they feel like you have emotionally withdrawn from them, or they feel like emotionally withdrawing from you because perhaps they cannot make a decision at this point. If you're watching this and this person is single, so there isn't this person doesn't have a commitment to anyone else at this moment, that perhaps you two just have just met. It could be that this person is trying to let go of whatever it is that they had recently, because the other person, whoever it is, might still be in their mind. But the core of the problem is that one of you is withdrawing from the other, because otherwise I wouldn't get the Five of Pentacles. So there could be a way to fix this. We'll see, we'll investigate this. I also see that there's the Judgment. The Judgment is a card that where a person makes a judgment call. They evaluate whether they want to continue this. For the most part, the judgment could be in your favor. So this isn't set in stones type of reading. I never do, quite honestly. I feel that energy typically fluctuates. I do feel that some of you might be at distance with a person. Some of you may communicate through technology, texting, Zoom, video chat, and so on. And so it might be that this person is trying to decide whether he or she wants to be closer to you or not, and whether the obstacle is another person involved, a third party, or somebody from the recent past in their life. It doesn't look particularly bad in terms of whether you can move this forward. It is, however, concerning the fact that there's a person emotionally withdrawing. If you're watching this and this person is your boyfriend or girlfriend, this tells me that recently something might have happened in your relationship that has brought this person to feel emotionally withdrawn. So there's some rethinking to do in this connection. Whatever your situation is, Well, we're not done because I typically do 2 of these because I like to look in depth at what the person feels about pile 1. Spirit, how does pile 1's person feel about pile 1? The energy doesn't really differ from the previous energy, and I'm not surprised at all. You got 2 5s. At the bottom of the deck, you had all the 5s into spreads. So earlier you had the 5 of Pentacles, which means being left out in the cold. Now you have at the core of the problem, you have the 5 of Wands, which is competitions and strife. So there could be competing interests, obstacles, other people, and there could be a relationship. And I'm thinking that some of you might have a competing interest. You have another 5 here, which is the 5 of Cups. So that makes things very interesting. And the outcome is the 7 of Swords. So these people is essentially could be running away. For some of you, these people might be running away. So let's go by order. You had a lot of 5s into spreads. And that tells me that there's some sort of emotional disappointment in this person. There's some sort of also regret. It could be that the 5 of Pentacles told us that this person felt emotionally withdrawn and left out in the cold, or maybe they left you out in the cold, which means one of the 2 has walked away. There could be some of you to where your connection or you have walked away. And you know, the 5 of Cups is an interesting card because it shows how this person is crying over these 3 cups, but unable to see that there are still 2 cups standing. So I'm thinking that this person, if this person has walked away from you, this person is regretting terribly to have walked away from you, but is not able to see the good and to move forward in this. So there is some sort of disappointment. The only 5 that you didn't get is the 5 of Swords, and then thank God, I guess. So I feel like some of these people, there might have been a new love coming, or they might have choose or having to choose with another person. But I can tell you this, that for some of you, if they decided to go with the other person for a while, I can tell you that they didn't make the right decision, and they know that because they feel regret. And now there's a possibility that for some of you, they don't know how to fix this because of the 2 cups standing. They're unable to see that there are 2 cups standing. So it could be that this is a situation where there is an emotional stall. This is a situation where there could be another person. I would not definitely call this a third party situation. I feel that for some of you, it could be that you guys dated for a while, and then there was a little bit of a roadblock that you can overcome, and maybe this person or you found somebody else for a little while, and now both of you or one of you felt left out in the cold, and now both of you or one of you are thinking, man, what are we doing? I'm regretting this. I think I would want to, but I can't see, I don't see how we can fix this. And so there has to be a willingness to fix this. There will be, there could be an opportunity in the near future to have a clear communication for all the situations that you're involved. It could be whether you are with the person and there has been an emotional withdrawal from you. if this is someone that you dated for a little while and now you're in a no contact situation, there could be some sort of opportunity to reconnect and chat. There could be the opportunity to kind of try to get the pieces back together. The ultimate card is the Seven of Swords, which I don't particularly like, and I honestly don't know who does. It's really a card of running away or being cunning. If we really want to look this in a good light, it might just be that you are going to need to be cunning, to use some strategy in order to fix whatever it is that your person has sabotaged. That could also be an indication. But overall, the feeling that I get is that this person felt left out in the cold because of the Five of Pentacles, and feels disappointed, sad, and regretting some of the things that have happened between the two of you. There could be another person that this person is talking to, or there could be another person that you're talking to. Doesn't necessarily, again, as I said, have to be a third party situation. Spirit, how does Pile 1's person feel about Pile 1? How does Pile 1's person feel about Pile 1? Oh my God, it's stalking us. The Judgment again. All right, we've got at least 3 cards that are telling us something that they came out before. So again, it looks like there has been some little disappointments recently. There has been some sort of emotional withdrawal that you guys could have had a fight if you are together. There is, however, an opportunity enough to make a judgment call in your favor. So to have some sort of this can be fixed in a way, and to have a victorious outcome. Maybe this person feels that, well, I've been bad, and I didn't realize how much I love this person, and maybe I want to come back and be successful and conquer this person's heart again in victory. We could see it this way, and we're gonna see that that's this way, because it looks like this person might come around, whatever your situation is. Page of Cups, 7 of Cups, 10 of Cups, 9 of Cups. Wow, Cups. This person really loves you. Aside from everything, the Page of Cups you already had in the previous spread. And I would say that the Page of Cups is really the crushy, lovey, I need to see you type of card, and let's fix this. So it's good news. It's clarifying the 5 of Cups. So if you're watching this, there is a good chance that you're going to be able to repair this, or that the other person is going to be willing to repair this. The 7 of Cups is really the dreaming card, but also contemplating different options, what to do. Maybe some of you is in a situation where either you messed up, or your partner messed up, or your connection messed up, whatever the situation. This person loves you though. And it's loves you, has a lot of love. 9 of Cups twice. Loves you, wants to sweep you back on your feet, wants to conquer your heart back again, and has a lot of grounded feeling. Some of you might be dealing with a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn. Some of you may be dealing with a Cancer because of the 9 of Cups. So it doesn't have to be, it might be that these signs are in their chart. But I feel that while there has been some disappointments, and that while some of you might have felt abandoned, at least emotionally, you could be married to somebody and still feel abandoned. Quite lo and behold, I hear all sorts of stories from my clients. So if there has been an emotional withdrawal to where one feels that they cannot fix this, they will find the way to fix it. I feel that the outcome should be overall positive. How does Pile 1 person How does pile one's person feel about pile one? The world. Death. So there's a change, and that is also a rebirth. Neither ones. Time to come back in. Ooh, the devil. And I'll let you imagine. I have a thing for you here, pile one. So when I see this card in the sexuality tarot in relation to somebody's feelings, given what all that I told you before, right? I feel that some of you might deal with somebody who is a little bit on the jealous side. So it might be that some of you have a jealous partner, that the person in your connection is jealous, is insecure. Not for everyone, but when I see this card, see, this card is someone that's ready to stab another man, especially if you're a woman. So I feel like some of you might have experienced jealousy from their partner and your person, the person that you are inquiring about right now, might be a little bit on the jealous side. It might be one of those people that feel that other people might get your attention, and so he or she might have felt abandoned, neglected, or not deserving of your full attention, and then withdrew emotionally. That's one possibility. It doesn't have to be for all. That is a card of change and rebirth. So it is possible that this person really felt that you were like flirting with someone else, that there was someone else. And in some cases, since I saw the new love earlier and I saw another person earlier, it might be that one of the two of you was really having someone else. And so there is jealousy in this connection. But there's also the Knight of Wands, which is a very sexual card. This person misses you. If you are not talking to this person right now, this person misses you back. This person is I think for some of you, this person might have walked away because of jealousy and insecurity. And also the fact that there's a hangman, it tells me that even though they regret what they have done and they want to conquer you again, it might take a few weeks more before they realize how silly they have been. And for some of you, that could be the interpretation. Not for all. If you are married to this person, things are a little more complicated because this person might be withdrawing, might be the type of person that withdraws from you emotionally very often, maybe because of jealousy. Nothing that, if you're married to this person and you love this person, there's got to be a way for you to fix this, and this person needs to be willing to also put an effort to it. But this, in terms of feelings, I feel like some of you might have experienced a jealous partner or a jealous connection, and some of you might not even know that this person is jealous. Maybe you're not open enough and all, open and about for this person to tell you that they're jealous. So for some of you, this person might have walked away and you don't even know why this person has walked away. Well, there's the jealousy part. So think and take this reading for what it is. If something resonates with you, then think, well, okay, what can I do to fix this? Is it something that I can do to fix? Or is it something that only the other person needs to fix? We are going to look into that. How does pile one feels? How does pile one's person feel about pile one? These are not usual cards. There's a lot of swords here. Okay, there's a lot of swords here. So I feel like this person might have been hurt before in a relationship that is not yours. that is not meaning not with you. Or maybe if you're married to this person, there has been a lot of water under the bridge between the two of you. I feel like this person might need an incentive to make the effort to fix this. Because I feel like, again, for some of you, this person really thinks that you have other people, particularly if you are a female and this person is a male, which is the majority of people that come to me. I feel like this person has had a lot of his mind or her mind, if it's a she, but for the most part, I feel like this is a male. For most of you, it's a male. I feel like his mind has been rather disturbed by this. So I feel like for most of you, the emotional withdrawal of this person has to do with jealousy. For others, it might be that the 5 of Cups represents the fact that this person was expecting more out of this relationship or out of this connection. So here are some of the things that I think are critical for you to kind of ask yourself. How open were you with this connection? How much of the sharing have you done with this connection? If this is a new connection or a connection where you haven't been intimate, or because everybody's different. I mean, I don't know who you are, you that are watching. If you are married and you have these cards, the 5 of Pentacles and the 5 of Cups, really means that this guy or this gal was hoping for more in this marriage, and so far it hasn't been delivered to the way that he or she was expecting, if you're married. Or maybe there has been a lot of water under the bridge because maybe you're married for like 15 years and this person sometimes gets tired and needs to withdraw emotionally. Only you know what your situation is. What I'm telling you is there's an emotional withdrawal. There is some disappointment and sadness. That's how he feels. But for most of you, it's a he does love you very much. He still loves you. He still wants to fix that. I don't think he knows how, if it's a he. Because guys are typically more difficult to fix things. So you're going to have to figure out how. Let's take a look at when it comes to the matter of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. Second tarot. Listen to your intuition. Like I said, you're the only one. If you're watching this reading and something rings the bell, you're the only one that can say, okay, so what can we do here if you want this person, that is. The Luciferian tarot that we got is Volak. And Volak suggests that you be soft-spoken, mild manner, but assertive. In other words, if there has been some harsh words between the two of you and you want this person, I suggest you change the direction of your behavior strongly if you want this person. And you create an understanding with this person that doesn't seem to be there at this moment. So how does this person feel about you? Part one, they love you. They want to conquer you, but there has been some disappointment, and either you or him or her or have been feeling left out in the cold, and there might be some jealousy associated with it. So if there is jealousy on the part of this partner or this connection and is unjustified, then there has to be some sort of communication or a hint on your part that this jealousy is not justified. If this jealousy is justified, then you're gonna have to ask yourself, do I want this person? If you want this person, you're gonna have to change your behavior accordingly, because this person will only fix this if some of the things will not be on the table anymore. And that is all I have for you, Fire One. I hope this helps you. And again, help me get to 10 subscribers on this channel, and I'll give you 2 reading frees, one for each person that proves to me that they subscribed. Everything will be here below, and I will move on to File 2. Hello, File 2. You have chosen the yellow rose, and perhaps you have decided to choose File 2 because of the blue heart. Whichever the situation might be, I will start your reading now. Put the oracle cards aside for a moment, and let's ask the spirit how Pile 2 person feels about Pile 2. How Pile 2's person feel about Pile 2. Wow, the spirits are not very generous on the feelings this evening with me. Okay, so Pile 1 and Pile 2, I'm sorry. This is a little bit of an enhanced energy of Pile 1. That's why I was bringing up Pile 1. Oh, so the Ace of Swords as feelings can mean a lot of things. It can mean feeling victorious about you. It can also mean, given the rest of the spread, that this person has reached a state of mental clarity towards you and has decided to keep to themselves. The Four of Pentacles has 2 interpretations, and we'll see those in a moment. But because at the end you have the Seven of Wands, this could really go both ways. And I am going to explain this to you right now. The Four of Pentacles can either be keeping to oneself or hanging on, holding on, and being clingy. So either or. The Seven of Wands could be overcoming obstacles or standing a one against a person and being defensive, like you're not coming here. So we have a duality here, okay? It looks like this person had a lot of problems making up their mind. And this could be someone that, unlike Pile 1, is someone I feel that you might not have a deep connection with. If you feel that you do, then you should watch Pile 1, because I think the energy is pretty much the same, except that this person right here has less disappointments and more mental clarity than Pile 1. So, and there's a High Priestess here. I don't particularly like the High Priestess in that position. And that tells me that there are things within this connection that you do not know. And that rather than holding on to you, rather than overcoming and trying to keep you, it feels like more of a release and being defensive. Because we also have the Hermit here. So what comes into play is the Hermit, and after the Hermit passes the Seven of Wands. So I would say that this is more a stay within itself type of energy rather than overcoming and being clingy. So, you know, forgive me if I'm wrong, but again, I've been doing this for a long time. And I feel that this is more of an energy of wanting to keep everything contained and within one's own person. So your person, for lack of a better term, is being defensive. There's also one other thing you need to notice. At the bottom of the deck, right at the bottom of the spread, as the core of the situation, we have the Page of Swords. Now, this could mean a lot of things. Some of you, for some of you, it might be that this person feels that you have overstepped your boundaries. And so he feels that you're watching this person. And for this reason, this person is putting up a one to say, no, I'm good. That's the energy. I'm good. I'm good. So it might be that some of you have a person that is closed off. Whoops, I'm sorry, my camera is wobbly. That is being closed off to them, particularly because there's this energy here. So, folks, especially if you're my client and looking and watching this, and then my clients know what the Page of Swords mean, because I do a lot of consults, I do a lot of Zoom consultations with my clients, and when I see, and they all know, my clients know that when I see a Page of Swords in the reading, it's a red flag, big red flag. So when I see a Page of Swords and I am in a consultation with one of my clients, I ask my clients, I first tell my clients, well, this is how he feels. The second question that I have is, what are you doing? Are you checking the social media? Are you looking around? Do you give to this person the impression that you're snooping? Because a lot of people don't like that. And I can tell you that this person doesn't like that. So this person might be a little bit defensive because maybe this person found out that you're snooping or that you're overstepping your boundaries. Some of you might have met this person and feel particularly enthusiastic about this person. This person might not be on your same page. Maybe he likes you, maybe he thinks about you, if it's a he. Maybe he does have good feelings and he does think of you in a sort of like, in a sort of longing, childish, pretty friendly memories type of way. But the fact that we have the Page of Swords here, this person is trying to work out and says, what did I do for this person to follow me, to comment on every post that I have in social media? I'm not saying you're doing that. This is not for all. Again, this is a general reading. There's also another thing that I found myself with the Page of Swords, and I do when I have consultations with my clients in private, I tend to tell them my story with the Page of Swords. So the Page of Swords is about perceptions. It could be that if you're watching this and you say, Jen, but I'm not doing anything. I'm not spying on his social media. I'm not doing this and I'm not doing that. But the perception that this person has is that somebody's looking, that somebody is sort of questioning. There's an overstepping of boundary here. Does that mean necessarily that you have done something for this person to think this? Not necessarily. I shared the story when I was dating years ago, a guy that then decided to ghost me out of nowhere. This was like 15 years ago. I was a young girl. And I accidentally went into a coffee shop and he was there talking to the barista. I would say he was more romancing the barista. And I was just there waiting for my coffee. And he walked away from the coffee shop. He just gave me a smirk. It wasn't even a smile. It was more of a smirk. And walked away from the coffee shop and left. And I just got my coffee and went home. And I did ask, you know, like I asked the card, so how does he feel about me? And I got the Page of Swords. And I'm like, wait a minute. And the next thing I know, that he told a friend of mine, oh, she follows me, she stalks me. That's the stalker card. And I wasn't doing any of that. I was just there by chance getting a coffee. I do tell this story very often to my clients because I can sense that my client says, but Jen, I'm not doing anything. I'm not stalking the guy. I'm not looking, but it's about perception. It's about the perception of feeling that someone may have overstepped the boundary here. So for some people, even one text a month is too much when they don't necessarily feel like they want to get there yet. And that's just a fact. So if this makes you panic, I'm sorry, you can come see me. You don't have to receive the energy if you feel that it's not entirely yours, that I understand. But in this case, the person feels that he needs to stay withdrawn from you. And I'm going to move on. I'm going to clarify this spread because this is a little bit disheartening. I totally understand. I am very, very concerned when I see the Page of Swords myself. I mean, really. Spirit, how does pile 2's person feel about pile 2? How does pile 2's person feel about pile 2? Okay. Oh, and it's a good thing that I pulled the cards in front of you, right? So for some of you, I feel like if you're watching this, I feel like if this is a pile that probably needs to come see me in person. I'm sorry, I meant by on Zoom. I confused the in-person with on Zoom lately because what is in person anyway, anymore anyways. If this, for some of you, this is a situation where your relationship or your connection with this person has ended. And that would explain the Page of Swords. That would explain, oh my goodness, I can't talk this evening. That would explain the Page of Swords that we had earlier. Because for some of you, I feel like this is a situation that has ended and this person is trying to recover from your connection and he's being very closed off. So if you're watching this, it's possible that some of you are on a pause, that you're not really talking to the person. Some of the energy is very similar to pile 1, because even pile 1, we had the 2 of Swords standing against the spread. So there's confusion there. If some of this energy does not resonate with you, I suggest you watch pile 1. But either or, I think the best thing that you could do is really see me, because it feels that both feelings of pile 1 and feelings of pile 2 are a little bit problematic. And I feel like when the 6 of Cups is in the past position, this really tells me that this is a connection that your person thinks about, reminisces of, maybe misses and longs sometimes, but he's ready to move on. And there's a Tower here. I mean, this tells me that for some of you, there has been a Tower moment in this connection. And I feel like this goes back to the Page of Swords, folks. No, it's not the same card. It's the 4 of Cups. But there's a reason why the 4 of Cups is the outcome card in this spread, giving the Page of Swords at the bottom of the spread of the previous one. What do I mean by that? some of you might have tried too hard with this person. It's possible that some of you wanted this really, really bad, and this person didn't know what to do with you for one reason or another. There could be many. It could be entirely their issue, like the guy in the coffee shop in my case. Entirely their problem. But it's their perception, and then there's nothing that you can do there. And here, see, if you're trying and maybe saying, I gotta send this person a text message for Christmas, I want to send this person a text message for New Year's, I want to send, regardless of when you're watching this, it's timeless, so I want to send a happy birthday card. Folks, the answer is a no. No. This is a guy that's sitting, and there's a person here that offers a cup, and the guy is not taking it. And there are 3 other cups here. The guy doesn't know which one to take. The guy's not taking the cup. So this tells me that however many cups you're going to offer to this person, given that you had the Page of Swords before, this person isn't going to take it. So I feel that one good strategy out of this is stop trying. If you're looking at their social media, don't. If you're commenting on their social media, don't. If you're trying to run into them, don't. If you're trying to text message them, don't. I mean, it's really allow this person to miss you, because I feel like a lot of you, and maybe not all of you, I'm going to give you an interpretation also if you're married. I feel like a lot of you, things have ended with this person, might be on a pause, or with the Tower, the pause might be a permanent one. Although I gotta tell you that to me, more than the Tower is the Death card, but the Death is also rebirth. It really depends on how the other cards look like. I feel that if you are single and you were seeing this person or you met this person, ask yourself if you were trying too hard with this person. And it's a good idea to let go. And I know it's hard to say to a person, let go. But if you have tried too hard, this person has seen that you have tried too hard and is not taking the cup. Not right now. And the more you're going to try, the more this person will run away from you. So you're actually causing the opposite effect. So I would say, if you're trying too hard, don't. If you are married to this person and you get this spread, I would say that most situations where I see a spread of this kind in married couple is when there has been arguments about infidelity or things that you guys have tried to solve, as issues for a very long time, and maybe you're married for like 10 years and you seem to stumble upon the same issues over and over and over. And you're trying, and the other person is not taking it. It's similar energy to pile 1, except with pile 1, there's a happy ending, or a sort of an happy ending. I don't see it here. It doesn't mean you get divorced. We're not doing what will happen or what's going on. This is just their feelings. But they are in a little bit of a stall. If you're married to this person, I would say that this could also mean boredom. But at the same time, this person is, you gotta just let this person chill for a while. Let them do their own thing for a while. One of the things that I hear a lot in situations like this is control. So there is one partner in the marriage that sort of controls and manages everything, and there's the other partner in the marriage that maybe goes like, or if you're living together, it's still a marriage. in my mind. And the other partner that says, stop deciding about their finances all the time. Stop deciding what I have to wear tomorrow morning for work all the time. Stop deciding at what time I have to take the dog out to poop all the time. So at some point, if this is you, allow the person to be who they are in your marriage. If you want to stay married to this person, that is, or if you want to keep living with this person. Because right now, in terms of feelings, I don't see this person going anywhere, but I don't see this person being the loving, kind person that you probably had last year. Let's just put it that way. So with that, there could also be the Page of Swords for those who are married. Might be that you were checking to see if this person had somebody on the side, or that this person was, there was some sort of doubt there. I don't see, it doesn't seem to be the case here. But I feel that for most of you, you need to take a step back and allow this person to miss you, allow this person to love you again, if that's what you want. Because it doesn't look like if you keep trying, it feels like you're gonna have the opposite result. And I hope I'm clear. There is a thing called in the law of attraction, what you resist persists. What you resist persists. So the more you hang on to something, the more the other person is going to pull on the other side and leave. How does pile 2's person feel about pile 2? We got more encouraging cards. So I feel like the key for pile 2 is really not to try too hard. You might be able to work on the situation. This person might be able to work with you. This person might want to work with you. It's making a decision. This person is conflicted. There's another 5. But if you are married to this person, for those who are married, this person isn't going to go anywhere. Or for those who live together, for those who are in a stable relationship. Okay? You need to get back to this. And it's at the end of the spread. So it can still happen. This person still, if you're married, he or she still wants to have the happy ending with you. Allow this person to be who they are, is what I hear and continue to hear from the spirit. How does pile 2 person feel about pile 2? The Strength. 10 of Pentacles, great card. The Knight of Pentacles, very stable. Wheel of Fortune. 3 of Wands. So the possibility for this to go in a different direction is there. It's given that there could be an happy ending. I think this, I don't want to be bad to those who are in an unstable connection. I think this is more for people who are in a stable marriage connection, living together. I'll give you a spin for those who are single or it was a recent connection as well. But for those of you who are married and are in a stable relationship, I think the 3 of Wands is what you need to focus on. And the Strength. There's a lot of stability still. This might be a moment of ups and downs. Release your control, pile 2. Release your control if you're married to this person, because you need this. This is a guy that's waiting for the ship to come. The ship can still come, but maybe this person is waiting for a change. Is waiting for something that some sort of shift in this marriage. If you're single and it was a recent connection and you've had the same cards of the Page of Swords, and then maybe this person is waiting for something better. I'm sorry to tell you this. Maybe come see me. Or be grounded. There's a lot of grounding energy here. Use this grounding energy for yourself to say, hey, I don't need to prove anything to you. I am this beautiful, amazing person. That's your loss. What this person wants in all situations, the ultimate outcome is this one. I don't see any jealousy here. I do see that this person, for those of you who are single, if you're able to let go and let this person do their own thing and not try too hard, you might get here again, or you might get here in the future, because this is how they feel ultimately. I mean, they will go through the stages of, oh, geez, this person is still checking my Twitter or my Facebook. When is she gonna end? But if you don't do that, they're gonna go like, oh my God, how is it that he or she is not checking my Facebook? I haven't heard anything on Instagram. Oh my God, they're living their own life. I don't like that. I want them back. That's possible. If you're married, the ultimate outcome is that this person will not go anywhere. But you need to be, and you have quite a few cards that says this person really enjoys intimacy with you. If you had intimacy, and this person wants a new beginning in all situations, whether you are, I mean, they probably want you not to try too hard. They want you to chill and relax. Take it easy, folks, take it easy. And things might still come. Take it easy in all situations. Because I feel like in this pile, I feel like one is trying really hard and the other one says, oh, whoa, hold on there. But in other cases, I would say that what draws them back to you is more sexual attraction than feelings. I see a lot of ones, and I see a lot of sexual cards. Not to say that they won't have feelings in the future, but if this is a new relationship, for example, and you're trying too hard and you can't expect this person to have capsule over and be like blooming with love, but they might still go for the sexual attraction. That's what I mean. How do they feel about pile 2? Yeah, they're a little bit conflicted, but the sexual attraction is definitely there. They will go for the sexual attraction. Maybe they are attracted to you in a sexual way. They were always attracted to you in a sexual way. The Ace of Wands in these cards is an indication. I would say that lay low. That's my advice. Lay low. Don't try too hard. Be cool, chill, and if you think, Jen, but I'm not trying too hard. I'm not trying at all. But this person isn't moving. You can come see me, or you can just try and analyze very well. What kind of vibration are you putting through for this person? Are you, again, we're not judging the situation from your perspective. We're judging the situation from their perspective. I can give you an example. If somebody down the street who is interested in me, and I'm not entirely interested, maybe I will go for a one-night stand, but I'm not really super interested. If this somebody, even one text a month from this somebody would annoy me. If somebody else sends me 10 texts a day, it would annoy me. So what can that person down the street do to get my attention? don't text me, not even that one a month. So that if I don't hear from that person for 2 months, I'm gonna go like, huh, that person didn't text me for 2 months. Then maybe I run into him and I'll be nicer. Hope this helps you. It is important right now to take a step back. Oh my God, this is so for you. I didn't know. And spend some time alone. Instead of placing your focus on another, now is the time to get to yourself. Jesus. Let's make this a thumbprint or burn this in your mind. Because I feel like you could change the situation in your favor, Paul, too. But don't text this person. And if you're married to this person, allow this person to walk the dog whenever they want to. And now we're moving on to the second. Choose a new direction. Yes, the new direction is focus on you. For the demonic Luciferian tarot, you got Abraxas. Beware of omission, lies, and hidden truth. Ha! I didn't expect this. What's this about? Beware of omission, lies, and hidden truths. So for some of you, we're gonna have to look into this now because I didn't expect this. For some of you, I feel like you can agree with me that the step back rings a bell. But for some of you, for those who are not married or not dating the person, beware of omission, lies, and hidden truths. How well do you know this person? For those who are just recently met this person, or for those who have a crush on this person but have not been intimate, do you know if this person returns any of your feelings? It doesn't look like. The Star, the Chariot, the Six of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles. So for some of you, it could be that this is really a relatively new person, and a person that maybe you met in the place of work, or a person that you have a working relationship of some kind, or maybe is, you know, somewhere near you in a business place. And there's also a sort of imbalance. This person might be putting on an image that is not quite who they are. And so you might be thinking that this person is shining, when in reality this person is not. So maybe there's more to this person than you know. Right, and you get this card again. So it could be that this person hasn't been entirely honest with you. For those of you who are not married to the person, this is a very small fraction of you. It might be that this person did not tell you that maybe they have somebody else, maybe in another town, maybe they travel to somebody else. So there is an element of deception here, or illusion of some kind of, this is for a very small fraction of you, okay? It doesn't factor in, and it's not in, for those who are married, for those who are in a relationship, for those who have dated this person for a few months and then there was an ending. This is what you should focus on, the step back direction. But because the demonic tarot talked about omission, lies, and hidden truths, I had to clarify that. And it could be that for some of you, you don't know all the facts about this person, and you probably don't know this person very well, and this person might have not been entirely honest to you. That's why when you pushed hard towards this person withdrew, because there's more to this person's life that you know about. So I hope this helps you. And I know this is, wow, very heavy energy. Thank you, Praxis. If you need to see me, you can. My consultation is on sale until January, and you stay with me on Zoom for 1 hour. You can see how much of this is yours, because just remember, it's a general reading. But if this rings the bell, there's a lot of things that you can do to change this. With that, I'm going to move on to pile 2. Thank you, pile. I'm sorry, to pile 3. Thank you, pile 2. Hello, pile 3. You have chosen the red rose, and perhaps you have decided to choose pile 3 because of the gray heart, whatever the situation is. We're going to look at these tarot cards in a little bit later. As a reminder, we are having a coven ritual called the winter solstice. I pronounced it right now. So it's going to be a ritual that favors love, prosperity, finances, abundance, health for 2022. And we decided to do it for December 21st because it's winter solstice, and it's the most powerful day of the year. So don't miss it. It's going to be below here to register, and you're going to get a video, and you're going to get a video that stays with you so you can practice and keep it with you and meditate over it. And so with that said, let's move on to the energy of the feelings of piles 3 person. How does pile 3 person feels about pile 3? Ooh. I don't want to be the bearer of bad news. So all 3 files had a little bit of interesting energy this time. You get the hermit. The hermit as feeling is someone that is withdrawn, that is cautious, that looks inward, that works on his own feelings, works on his own internal aspects. So not an action card, definitely, but more of a thought of what is going on there. So this is a situation where the person might be conflicted about how he or she feels about you, because this person might have other people, this person might have something, feeling something towards you that they don't fully understand, and they did not plan. They did not plan to feel for you the way that they do, or they felt an attraction, because there is an attraction here. There's also this new beginning card, so wanting to have this sort of movement forward, but something is stopping them. For some of you, this is a third-party situation, because I see that there could be family involved here. So this could be that this person is with someone else, and therefore they're trying to work out their feelings, or they did try to work out their feelings for you. They don't exactly know to what extent they feel or don't feel. I mean, there's definitely an attraction here, because if there's the Empress, I mean, you're the Empress, they find you very attractive, very sensual. And there's this new beginning. For some of you, this is somebody that you probably met recently. It doesn't have to be. But it looks like this is really like a situation where there's another person in the picture. So you should watch my video, You versus Her. It looks like it might be, doesn't have to be. But it looks like the person in question, the person that you're inquiring about, is a little bit undecided and conflicted right now because of all that's going on, and so decides to retreat. But we're going to look into this more. And if you're watching this and you feel like, I don't know, do I know that this person has another person? If you don't know, then I don't know. Does it ring a bell? I'm asking you. If it rings a bell, maybe you need to see me. Remember, this is a general reading. It's not for everyone. Take whatever is yours, leave the rest. How does pile 3 person feel about pile 3? A lot of cards want to come out here. Good thing I pulled the cards in front of you guys, because I don't take responsibility for what I receive. The Strength. The ultimate card is the Strength. There's a lot of interpretations about the Strength. Keeping your own feeling at bay, feeling for someone, but knowing that you cannot move forward, or on the other hand, it could be finding the courage to move forward. So we're going to see which one it is in your case. I do feel that there's another person. For some of you, this person is married. For some of you, and some of you know that this person is married. So I feel that you should really watch my video, You versus Her. It's somewhere here, there. I mean, just check on whatever channel you're finding me in right now. And the Two of Wands is someone that does have feelings for you, but hasn't made a decision yet. I just get the vibe that, you know, that there is a good sense of someone feeling very good about you, and there, you know, attraction is there. But I feel that with the King of Wands and against the Page of Pentacles, this is a person that doesn't want to take action. There's something going on. I feel like most of the time when I see a spread of this kind, it relates to somebody that lives with somebody else or is married to somebody else. Doesn't have to be, maybe you don't know. This person is undecided at the moment. There's a lot of sexual attraction. You get the Devil. So there's a tinge of obsession in this in this connection. I feel like if you're asking, does he like me? Yes. Yeah, I mean, but in a very obsessive way. Does he feel love for me? I feel I wouldn't call it love. I would call it more sensuality. We're gonna look into that. And but there are changes in this person's life. There are changes that are taking place. This person is, again, this person hasn't made his mind up yet. He's weighing pros and cons in his mind or her mind. And he hasn't made the decision. He's still debating between two rods, so to speak. He does want to take swift action, but then concludes that it's better not, you know, that it's better to leave it as that for now. Okay, so I feel like this person is conflicted because a decision in the mind of this person hasn't been made yet. He's still contemplating pros and cons. And so I feel that for some of you, this could be a third-party situation. If it's not a third-party situation, it could be that this person is still trying to resolve his own or her own issues from a recent relationship that has ended, that maybe hasn't completely ended. I mean, there are some lingering things there. So it could be that, or it could be that this person isn't really on the clear to start another thing with you. So it's trying to ponder, my cards got stuck, what they can do with you. But the attraction is definitely there. There's also a tinge of obsession there. There's really, how does pile three's person feel about pile three? Oh, that's your card, TCB. Doesn't know what to do. Yeah. So this is a person that there's also a lot of swords here. There's swords energy. I don't see any cups. I feel that, again, I don't know if you can see the cards here. This is better for you so you can see. It doesn't look better? Let me know. Anyways, I have to reverse them, but I want you to see here what the energy is, because there you go. Because you have the two of wands at the very left, which still tells you that this person hasn't made up his mind or her mind, still deciding, still not knowing which way to go. But on the other hand, you have swords card. You have the Knight of Swords, which is the second to the left. And then you have the Two of Swords. The Knight of Swords is a swift energy, swift movement, and the Two of Swords is confusion. So we're going to clarify those. I'm going to put this back. You also have the Seven of Swords as a final card, which is something that I kind of don't like, because it feels like this person is wanting to pull a smart move on you, or is not entirely honest about things, or trying to just get all the swords, as much swords that he can from you, when only leaving two up. So we'll see. Clarify the Two of Wands for me. Seven of Pentacles, still waiting. The situation for some of you might be immature. The Knight of Swords is clarified by the Ace of Swords. Two of Cups, Two of Swords, Page of Cups, Ten of Swords. No, and the Moon. Okay. So I feel like for some of you, well, this person is a little bit up in the air, literally with their feelings. There's a lot of swords in this reading, which means that he or she, you have swords all over. I'm not sure if you see them, but there's a lot of swords from the Rider-Waite and from the Gilded Tarot. This tells me that this person is trying to rationalize things. And that's, it confirms again that this could be a person that is not entirely free, or that is carrying some baggage along with themselves that makes this decision complicated. I feel that this person might have a crush on you. If you just recently met this person really is crushing on you, and that confirms the previous spread. I also feel that the Two of Wands is also a Wands card, although it's more about indecision. But having all these swords in a spread tells me that this person, even if he feels something for you, is trying to rationalize as much as he or she can. And the Moon is a card of deception, illusion, things that are under the surface. So for most of you, this is somebody that hasn't come clean to you about how he really feels about you. And for the most part, I'm not even sure they know how they feel about you to the full extent. I feel this person is very conflicted. I think for the most of you, this might be a third party situation, that this person can't make up their mind. Or maybe that you've been seeing them for a while sexually, because you have the Devil and there was a lot of Wands energy, but this person hasn't stepped up to the next level with Cups. Actually, you have Swords instead of Cups. So whatever that this person feels is rationalized with Swords, which is really not good. You might want to see if this is you. Tiredness. Eight of Cups, Nine of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. Oh yeah, this is a married person. For most of you, this is a married person. Why do I say that? First of all, this person is, again, it confirms that this person is extremely sexually attracted to you. But this is a card that tells me that this person wants these things to probably remain in the dark. If you have not been intimate with this person, you recently met this person doesn't take you out or doesn't want to go to coffee shops, aside from the fact that we're still in pandemic time, who goes to coffee shops anyways? But there's a thing where you feel like, why is that if this is you and you feel like, why is it that we never meet their friends or my friends or stuff like that? It's because this person prefers to be in closed doors, and maybe because they have something else they haven't told you. If this is not the case, it could be that this person is not ready for something that is public. Is more into the intimacy of wanting to explore you, but not knowing where this is going to go. I might do a video on where the relationship is headed in the next few days for you guys. I feel, however, that for those of you who are inquiring about a person that is married, this makes perfect sense, because it just feels that this person just wants to keep things in the most discreet way possible. Maybe they don't get in the marriage, or there's something that this person is not getting from someone else. I get the sense that this person that you're inquiring about has other people in their lives. And if they're not married or they're single right now and you're watching this, it could be that there are other people, family, friends, a social tissue that this person doesn't feel comfortable to bring you into right now. And they prefer, the easy way. The question is, how much of this are you going to allow? We don't know where it goes, because this is not a reading of where the relationship is headed. But it feels like what I see here is mostly sexual attraction, because when it comes to feeling, this person rationalizes everything. Trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept this current situation, it will automatically transform. It could be that for some of you, this situation might change in the future, and it could be that this is a situation that is the dynamic of the situation only applies to the now. Meditation brings answers. I would say look inward. Since this person seemed to look inward and seemed to want to see what's going on within themselves about your connection, seems to rationalize a lot about your connection, I would say that you should probably ask yourself what you want from this person. And some of you with these cards might have even had a conflict, or because maybe you've been seeing, this is for some, maybe you've been seeing this person behind closed doors, i.e. he comes over, you go over, and you have fun, and you've been waiting a while, and then you go like, well, there doesn't have to be anyone for this to happen. You understand that, and then you're kind of wondering like, well, where exactly am I going with this? And so if you're watching this, and there might be a level of unsatisfaction of where this connection is headed. And for some of you, there could be a breakthrough with a trust card. And I feel like right now you guys are on two different pages. It doesn't look like pile 3 is a situation where people are married. I mean, that you are married to them, like pile 1, for example. This looks more that, like, for some of you, there could be a third-party situation. For some of you that are not in a third-party situation, It could be a person that has a hard time committing to someone, that is non-committal. Because remember, you had the King of Wands against the spread. And so that tells me that there's an energy that that tells me that the energy is non-committal of this person. So in whichever case, I would say you should ask yourself, do I want to stick around a little while longer and see what happens with this person? For some of you, the situation might change because the oracle card said transformation. And the meditation is really an advice card for you. You can decide here, do I want to stick around a little while longer and see what is going on with him or her, given the fact that there are a lot of swords here. The question is, how much time are you going to give? And that's entirely up to you. I feel, however, that for most of you, this is a third party situation, and you know that. I mean, this is not a single guy with non-committal issue. For some of you, it is. But I feel that for some of you, it might be that this person is with somebody else. And they're having a hard time making decisions. And for as long as you allow them to see you in closed doors, you might stick around a while, for a long while, you know, and that's up to you. Again, I advise you decide. And the Voile card, the Voile tarot card, it's the demonic Voile Luciferian tarot. And the message from Voile is resolve differences, find common ground, or friendship. So I would say that this could be a situation where some of you have had a conversation with this person. Hey, we've been having fun for a while, like 3 months, 4 months, doesn't matter how long. What do you think, what are we gonna do next? And so you might have found there some resistance, I'm assuming, given the cards. I would say you can try to since the advice is reconcile the differences, you can stick around a little longer. For some of you, the situation might transform. For some of you, it will not transform. You know, it's very clear, especially if you are in a third-party situation and you're watching this, and you know that this guy has a 2 of Wands and a 2 of Swords and a 7 of Swords. I would say that you should probably watch my video, You versus Her, for a third-party situation. And if this is you, you can always come see me. I mean, if you want to know how much of this energy is yours. And again, I'm going to have a giveaway. If I reach 10 subscribers, I'm going to give 2 free readings, personalized readings away. Put all the information below. And I think, aside from the fact that I'm going to give you one other clarification, after that, we're going to be done. For some of you, this reluctance or this indecision has to do with their financial situation. So, you know, might become non-committal energy. It might be that some of you are with somebody that is having financial problems, and it might be that for some of you that somebody is married. So all the scenarios, okay? So I would say that given this, it could be that you want to stick around a while and see how this plays out and see if your situation transforms. Okay? It really is up to you how long you should stick around for this. And you know, it's not my life, it's yours. But keep in mind, if in a year from now you're stumbling upon my video, you might want to reconsider. And if you're still in this situation, no? And that's all I have for you now. And until the next time I see you, You have a lovely one, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.